Yo, what's up, man?
Coolin', man.
Chillin'. Yo, you know I had to call. You know why, right?
Why?
Because, yo, I never, ever called and asked you to play something, right?
Yeah.
You know what I want to hear, right?
What you want to hear?
I want to hear that Wu Tang joint.
Wu-Tang again?
Oh, yeah, again and again. What up, people? It's Organized Confusion, and we back. What up, Lee? Leader Brown Hornet.
Going on, Lucky Hands.
So this is the Wu-Tang episode, highly anticipated by us, at least, by me and you.
Very much so, very much so. I mean,
Me and you was like, oh man, I can't wait, Leo. I can't wait to do this episode, son.
yeah, we was, I was really hyped, man. I mean, when as far as I got like 4 scraps of paper over here written down.
Yeah.
Giant notes from the blog that, quick post.
Yeah, man. I mean, with me, it hasn't been so much that I know exactly what I want to talk about, but I just want to see, just through the ramblings on of me and you, see what the hell pops up, and how we could do this and how we could show other people our insight to this Wu-Tang shit. Tell the people why we're doing this episode. We never really went through this, so go into that. Me and you never really talked about why we wanted to do a Wu-Tang episode. So yeah. I'll give my perspective on why I think we should be doing a Wu-Tang episode, and you give yours, and then we feed off.
Yes, we feed off of that. We just go back and forth.
All right, so yeah, go ahead. Why do you want to do this episode? Why do you think we should be doing this?
I feel that this is more than just paying homage and a tribute to Wu-Tang, because there's a lot of Wu-Tang fans all over the world. From here to Japan and everywhere else.
Yeah.
So it's more than just that. This is like, how would I say, if somebody knows a member of Wu-Tang or anybody who's affiliated with Wu-Tang, if they happen to hear this podcast show or whatever the case is, it's just for to splash one of people's faces, like what went wrong with Wu-Tang. Like they were so dominated, and a lot of people say that the sound it's just past. That's a past sound. The sound is already done and over with. But that's not so though, because the production with RZA production and the lyrics is still there. There's nobody that could really compete with these guys to this day. I mean, you tell me who could compete with a Raekwon, with a Jizza, on their best day.
The one thing that I do remember talking to you about is when we first did it was, we should do a Wu-Tang episode to show Wu-Tang what the hell went wrong. And we laughed at it like we're going to tell Wu-Tang what went wrong. But I feel like I could give them a perspective from a way that they're not seeing it. Not saying that they never heard it from somebody else and shit like that, but we thought, hey, we know this, and maybe our insight, we could give them a different insight on this. And hey, maybe Ghostface is listening to this, or Prodigal Son, or 12 O'Clock, one of the other members, who knows? So
yeah, go ahead.
That's what we were talking about. That's the only thing that we kind of shared. So before you run into anything else, I wanted to clear that up, that when you said if a Wu-Tang member was to hear it, we kind of try to I consider you and I experts in hip-hop, no matter what anybody thinks, or being that we're not writing columns in one of these fake ass monthly publications. I feel I'm an expert on this, and I feel you're an expert on this, so I feel I can speak with experience and confidence. So that's why I feel like, hey, if one of those cats listen to us, who knows?
You never know. Exactly. You never know. So I mean, there's very few things that just a little few things in this that I think that I possess in skills and things like that. I don't want to sound like Napoleon Dynamite, but skills. And one thing I think I know I have much knowledge is hip hop. So like you said, who better than us to give our opinion to what Wu-Tang should be doing?
That's how I feel.
They should do. For real, man. For real. And what was the name of that one guy that we used to see on the train all the time from Sons of Man?
From Sons of Man. That was the young
I don't mean to put him out there.
Yeah, hold on. Right? He knew who we were. Hellraiser, that's his name. Right?
That's his name.
Hold on. I'm here on Wikipedia right now. We got, what are the different fucking names I see here? Man, they got everybody but them. Timbo King, So
I think it was Hellraiser.
So what you wanted to say about him?
You know, like even him, you know, like you see these guys, man. Like, you know, we saw him on the train, you know.
Yeah, he saw us on the train. He saw us at the Hammerstein ballroom.
Yeah, seen him a lot of places. So, you know, people like him, you know, they could tune into this show, you know, if they bump into it, and, you know, they could, you know, bring this to anybody else they know that's affiliated, and, you know, just get out with a word of advice. That's true fans, you know, on no corniness or no nothing, like, you know, fuck that, you know, this is how we feel.
Obviously, like we said, you know, we want to provide some insight onto what the hell's going on with Wu-Tang. What happened? You know what I'm saying? And I want to do this more from the heart, you know, being like, damn, I want Wu-Tang to still be around, to give me that feeling like before. But at the same time, what's done is done. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say, hey, do something how you guys were doing it back then or something like that. So hold on, lost my train of thought.
So hold that one thought. Hold on. Go ahead.
You know, I was like, damn, I miss Wu-Tang, you know, but at the same time, I gotta acknowledge, you know, them niggas ain't cool like they used to be. You know what I'm saying? And damn,
I mean, they're beefing with each other. Even, like,
yeah, Raekwon talking about Riz is taking money. You God talking about he's taking money. And
did you see the diss Shaheem had towards Raekwon?
No.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't he the one that was writing all the Shaheem's rhymes?
No, actually, who was it that did? Well, I'm not really sure. I know what you're talking.
He sounded like Raekwon to me, but anyways.
Yeah, but Shaheem, he had a freestyle live on a video. This is Raekwon, like real childish too, like
he got locked up.
Bad. Yeah.
I think he got locked up. Didn't he get locked up?
Yeah, he got locked up, and he got out, you know, and now he's trying to do he has his own little record label coming out called Bottoms Up.
All right, hold on, but don't go into this right now. Don't go into this right now.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Let's do this in order. Talk about that later.
Yeah, but the beef,
So, let's see. Why are we doing this about Wu-Tang? We feel we could bring some insight into them, and okay. So, I was thinking. Another reason I was thinking about doing this episode is, you know, maybe they're not. No. This is not what I'm trying to say. Let me just cut off what I was saying here. It just feels weird trying to go ahead and say, yo, they should get back together. Being that, you know, it's different now, you know, and maybe they shouldn't get back together. They're different. They grew up. They got money. Shit changes. So it's kind of weird to be saying they should get back together and they need to do this, especially after the garbage of an album like 8 Diagrams. Oh, it's bad album, son. I like 3 songs from there. But anyway, you know, so it's this podcast, what we're doing here is coming off of selfishness. If I had my way, if I could bring Wu-Tang back, you know what I'm saying? Like, do it like this, and this is what I liked. So this episode is about what we liked about Wu-Tang, what worked, what didn't work, and what might work. That's what we're going to get into in this episode. You know, yes, you know, you already see how much we've rambled already. Yes, we're going to get into different little things. You know what I'm saying? I asked some people on Twitter. I got a lot of feedback too on, you know, what should we get into? You know, and I got a lot of things coming back my way. So maybe I think this is going to be like a ongoing series. Maybe. I don't know. But
I think it has to be.
I think it has to be. But right now, for this episode, we're going to focus on what worked, what didn't work, and what might work. You know, we're going to give suggestions. Okay? So, Leader Brown Hornet,